Hi, Derek here. You'll notice things are a little bit different at this special time. For one thing, we ask that if you're coming to a busy session such as Tuesday afternoons, you book online via the link at our website, trumps.net.au. Also, we will ask, of course, that if you've been in a COVID hotspot or if you're exhibiting any symptoms, you please not attend, and anyone whose temperature is over 37.5 Celsius is asked to leave. As well as that, we do give out a fresh set of pens each time that have been rested, and in contrast to our usual practice, we ask that you take your pens with you if you're east-west moving around the room, and we also will give you a set of boards that hasn't been used for several days. To leave the doors open nowadays, given that viral particles may remain in aerosols in its enclosed spaces. However, if you find it too windy or cold or noisy, then feel free to let us know and we will shut it. Of course, as you arrive, we'll ask you sanitize and or scrub your hands in the bathrooms. You'll also be welcome to ask us for a mask, which is provided free for anyone who wants it. Hi. I'll also ask, please, that when you come, or soon after arrival, you'll find that we will ask you to have your temperature taken, if you don't mind. Oh. Is there a nurse?
Here.
98.6 degrees.
That's not right. That's Fahrenheit.
Oh. People can also transmit flu and coronavirus within the club before they've developed symptoms, so we also need protective measures here. In order to work out what to do, we ask the world's smartest people, bridge players. Phones off, please.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Just a moment. Hi, can't talk. Yeah, it is important. I'm just solving this COVID thing, okay? Now, one thing which we need to do, I reckon, is just make sure you don't ever touch your face. And the other thing is, just don't yell, because that can emit the virus. Okay? All solved. Now, with that done, let me make my grand slam.
Sorry, I chopped you.
No! No! How about we ask that guy who paid kids to learn bridge?
Bill and I have not discussed what system.
Well, we'll play your system more.
Okay, well.
The greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this.
Don Adams used to play in Hugh Hefner's bridge game at the Playboy Mansion. Surely he must have got the scientists at Control Headquarters to come up with some prototypes.
To you, will you get this thing off of me?
In the end, we went for a mixed solution. Can either have a very large table that's easily formed as 4 ordinary bridge tables together, 1.5 metres square, or can have one of these, 1.2 metres square. It's just an ordinary table with MDF to extend it, or a slightly enlarged table such as this, 92 square centimetres, but with one of these Perspex screens over the top as a cough barrier. So imagine you have 2 options. Option A, you can have a situation where you can be with your bridge partner for the rest of your life, hear every word she says loud and clear. Or option B, you can be at one of the tables with a cough screen. You won't be able to hear so well what your partner is saying.
Oh, I prefer to have the large table.
Yes.
You like the large
Yes,
table?
I like to be able to see.
Hear more clearly and see more clearly?
Yeah, definitely.
Agreed. That's why we give you 4 out of 4.
Early.
Thank you.
Yes.
You have 2 options. Imagine you can either stay and be able to hear every word crystal clear that your bridge partner, your spouse, says for the rest of your life. Or option B, you are at one of the other screens and you can't hear very well what partner says.
Option B.
Good on you. I don't mind. I don't
How long is it since you two have been at bridge until now? What's the best thing about being back in real life bridge?
The camaraderie of playing with people rather than on a machine, and having a glass of red wine.
Is it since you've had a game of bridge?
4 months or so. Must be about 4 months, yeah.
What was it like to get back? Are you pleased to return?
Oh, yes, really pleased. Really pleased.
Now, what's it like being back in real life bridge?
Oh. Where have you been? Nowhere.
You've chosen to sit at one of the large tables rather than the screens, and you're from Hong Kong and you've got a large neighbour there. Do you think size is important? What's it like being back in bridge, real life?
There's no comparison because I've been playing a bit of the bridge space, but it sort of seems Mickey Mouse bridge to me.
If we do get a spike in community transmission, you may also be aware of avoiding having too many people in tight spaces, such as in the toilets, for example, multiple people at a time.
Especially if there's a man in the toilet.
We've got some games going on this afternoon as well. We've got the video duplicate. Just wondering, why did you decide you'd choose to play in person rather than join our online game?
What are you doing? I like the liquids.
And one thing we're doing is keeping the door open unless people ask for it, just to assist with circulation. But if you find it too cold or noisy or windy or something, you can let us know.
Okay, all right.
And to celebrate reopening, I thought might like to have a beer.
Well, I know there's more Coronas in there.
No, we've had that sabotaged. We're on film.
Yeah.
Cut.